Lee, we go back to you, and this is a pet peeve for a lot of people. Rebecca writes in, she says she's selling her home in Louisville. Her agent tells her she needs to buy a new 10-year lithium non-removable battery smoke detector after she gets a contract, but before she closes in her home. So far, so good, Lee?
That's correct.
Right. Rebecca is annoyed, she says, because she bought her 10-year lithium non-removable battery smoke detector 3 months ago.
Oh,
And now
yeah.
our agent says, that's great, but you need to have it new after you get a contract. So
Yes.
let's start with that.
Okay.
She does have to buy a new one, right?
Yes. And it's actually in the contract that says, and it's actually bolded because people will like, I feel for you, Rebecca, because they're about 40 or $50. So I hear where you're coming from, but it actually says new in the contract. So to comply with your contract and the law, you have to get a one after you sign the contract and before you close and install it because there's certain people who might think that they got it, recently, but maybe it really is more than 10 years ago, or maybe it's getting older. And so the purpose of the law is to make sure that for at least 10 years, this person has a smoke detector so that if something happened at the property, they'd be protected. And that means, of course, also the installation, because a lot of people forget about it and then they say, oh, well, I'll give it to the buyer and they'll install it. But that kind of defeats whether or not they're going to be safe.
One of the reasons that Rebecca is irked is because she's found out, and Lee, maybe you can verify this. She says that the smoke detector ordinance in Jefferson County, and by the way, this only pertains to residents, people selling their homes in Jefferson County. The ordinance was written by a smoke detector company. Is that
Uh,
true? Have we heard that?
I'm not sure that's true. I think there was probably consultation on how they have to be properly installed, and it's very hard to find, by the way. It's kind of you can dig deep on the internet and try to find the proper installation, but they probably consulted on that and said that it was a good idea. So,
Yes.
yes, I
And
can understand that annoyance.
there is an annoyance there. Yeah, there's a
Yes.
conflict of interest when you have the smoke detector company writing
Mhm.
the regulations. Sorry, I would be going to the fire department. Let the fire departments do the work and let you know what to do. All right, we move forward.